El Manu, KAGENDRA, do you push it to a game number 5 in this best of 5?
Early to mid game, they all have to really put all the eyes on KAGENDRA here. They need to get that Liang to really good levels, get those skills so that they get the advantage, at least get this to a 2-2.
Execution is the name of the game here for the side of KAGENDRA here. Boom Esports, you have a decent draft coming in to really counteract against this Liang pick here, ladies and gentlemen. And this will be game number 4 draft between Boom Esports and KAGENDRA. And once again, we will be heading on towards the gorge. Blam, Dash, take it away.
Yes, get it onto the gorge here for game number 4. I mean, is this going to be match point for the side of Boom Esports, or are IKL fans going to rejoice as they take this to a 2-2?
Match point for Boom. Let's see if this is going to be going to their side. I would love to see longer games though, so maybe we could get this to a 2-2 for the side of KAGENDRA. But early into the game, we can take a look at where they're going to be placing themselves. Clear the mid wave. That is definitely what you want on a Ganon mode, is that take the mid wave, rotate whenever you can, and find at least a flash out of somebody on the side lane.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, Ganamo, as he gets through into the game, obviously with his passive, he's going to be able to kind of stack up and do a lot more damage. So, gotta be careful here. Lamfang is taking too much damage for my liking here, but he's going to be respected by Senko.
Still has the flash downs. Oh no, first blood comes in. Danny will be dying in the end there. And that flash coming in from Tatsuri, just shy away of getting that kill.
Yes, that's not the opening we want here for the side of Boom Esports, right? KAGENDRA getting the first 2 kills onto the board. Really creating a problem already with that gold lead.
Yeah, really good early game right here for the team, even though they are still not at the level 4 mark here for KAGENDRA. They already got the kill, and that is a good start for the team.
Not a kill. 2
kills, sorry, yeah.
Considering we've been having 2 games that get to the 10-minute mark and no kills onto the board.
Yeah, now this is going to be faceting off the game, and that's what you want whenever you're playing a pay together with the Liang. You want to get the early game as much as you can and just dominate the game from there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem, right? Like, they have such great sort of like early to mid game here on the side of KAGENDRA. So really, they could be looking at kind of trying to go for an earlier finish here to try and get them to 2-2 scoreline. But then even if they don't, they have Lamfang on the leading soon to have that late game assurance.
Yeah. Right now onto the game, you can see most of the members of Boom Esports are just trying to get this mid lane as much as they can in order to give it to Carl. This is what they did during the last game. They want to give Carl as much levels as he can.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to out-level, outpace the we were on this pay, right? On Tigress for the side of KAGENDRA. So already spelling problems here is obviously the gold lead. Obviously, we're on around about, what, 1.1k gold lead here for KAGENDRA, which we speak about XP, but XP is nothing unless you've got gold.
Yeah. Right now for the team, this 1.4k gold lead is definitely something good for the team. But remember, level 4 is up. No flashes right now for Lu, but once that flash is going to be up, they're going to be finding their next kill.
Yeah, Lu going in for the kill potentially with that flash suppression combo that we know from the Liang. Sometimes it can go horribly wrong, right? You can flash and then that's it, you kind of maybe get stunned. Maybe this is what Danny has picked up the stun here on for the Marco Polo rather than going for the cleanse.
Yeah. And even right now, they are going to be putting pressure on the top side of the map. I think Biggie is going to be the target here. So that he doesn't get any battlefield commands, let's take him down first so he won't be able to defend anybody.
Exactly. But I mean, again, the free thing for you here as well. If you keep playing the game and using those tokens, and you can kind of put bets on, and you can get enough tokens there, you can get that free skin of Jinx, right? The KIC2025 Jinx skin.
Yeah, putting some pressure here on the top side. They're going to be going in. They use the power word control. Flash has been expended, making cancel right there, and that's why they got another first kill.
Yes, you cannot use the battlefield command if you are getting forced and pushed out of it, right? Like, that's exactly what they did there. He was really seeing that Miji was like, you know what, even if they come for me, I can get out of here. But they was like, no, we got your number, buddy.
He tried to go for the flash, tried to go for the battlefield command, it got cancelled, now it's on cooldown. So this is not going to be a good start here for the side of Boom Esports. They can't even contest this objective. 2 seconds, we have the Tyrant.
They do have the Tyrant up here as well. But I mean, Carl is still alive, right? Like, he can still potentially try and go for a bit of a playmaking here, try and contest this. But like you said, the damage coming through here, that finishes off.
Oh, that's a good Beaver Barrage. Mirage is going to be dead. And now that's going to be the Tyrant on their side. They got the takedown though, yes. But at least now Boom Esports want to take their jungle camp and just steal as much gold as they can.
Oh no! HIGHLIGTS got the Azure Golem! He kept it away from the side of Boom Esports!
Good slash there coming in from HIGHLIGTS, and now they're really starting to go for it. This is good. KAGENDRA wants us to go for a game number 5.
They are really bringing the favor, aren't they? In this game number 4, they are like, you know what? We are comfortable losing 3-1.
Yeah. Right now, let's take a look at it, Mickey. Now, he was the reason why. That was a good start. Again, it's looking like they are kind of struggling in this part of the map, but you don't really give much resources to Lubang, right? He doesn't really need a lot of resources, so it's okay. Just give it out. Let him be the weak lane on this matchup, and just find ways to just deny kills from Lu.
Yeah, exactly. He's just going to be a little bit more of a team fight utility rather than kind of like having the resources. I mean, it's definitely going to help him if he has the defensive items on him, right?
Yeah. Right now with a Fever Barrage a while ago from Danny, I was kind of expecting him to deal more damage, but he doesn't. He's not yet on that item breakpoint that we're kind of expecting. Now, at least at this point in the game, he's looking onto that Doomsday. Once he builds that up, that Fever Barrage is going to hurt a lot more.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they don't really have many tanky kind of like heroes onto the side of KAGENDRA, so obviously the health to damage percentage here for that item isn't really going to shine here, but it's going to give him the attack speed that he needs.
Yeah, and what they want to do on the composition of KAGENDRA is that they're going to be going on all fronts, right? Not going to be on a front-to-back situation. Everybody's going to be coming from everywhere compared to Boom Esports, in where they would really need to go front to back in order for this to work, but everybody is also pushing forward on that dive.
Yeah, they're committing a lot here to the Azure Golem. Maybe they're trying to put attention elsewhere for the side of KAGENDRA to make sure that they set up a different kind of play here for the side of Boom Esports, but Boom are still behind by that 1k gold, so KAGENDRA just keeping them away from that.
Yeah. Right now, KAGENDRA is still playing it well. Tower on the top side has been taken down a while ago. It's a good thing that there was a trade coming from Boom Esports.
Oh,
right now, Senko is going to be in danger. A good thing he was able to dash away. If that Cannon Blast hit, that could have been a potential.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing about obviously the conking as well, right? The fact that you don't have to use your flash to get out of those sticky situations. You can just kind of dash out and you're still going to be able to keep and hold on to that common skill.
Yeah. Right now, they're waiting. Pressure is being put at the top side of the map at the Clash lane because we're all together with Lu. Nobody can defend this. Definitely, power control is going to be there. And they're really trying to get Miggy as much as they can.
It's personal, right? From that game number 3, it's personal. They don't want Miggy in these team fights.
Yeah, right now onto the bot lane, at least Danny's going to be pushing. A bit of the damage on the tower here for now, but Draw could potentially be in danger. No ultimates onto Lu. But they're not going to be committing on this team fight.
No, not committed. I think that's what they've got to kind of remember here, is that Boom, the 2 games that they weren't committed team fights before the 10-minute mark, and they were able to kind of drive through that victory. But right now, they are starting to get kind of like closed out, right? Like they are facing a KAGENDRA that's very scary, very aggressive.
Yeah, they're kind of closing the gap here onto the gold because right now they're being allowed to push more outside of their own place. And Boom Esports is just going to be trying to take the space here onto the bot lane. The Azure Golem is now going to be taken down. They have the ultimates on their side. That's going to be a good flash. Now it's going to be taken down. They got one more eye hand. It's going to be in their eyes. Miggy is going to survive. All flashes has been used. Lu is super low HP. Danny looking for it. Good stun right there. But Danny's going to be dying. A bit too aggressive from this guy.
To the face.
Yeah.
Lambang was like, you took out 2 of my buddies. We're going to take you down as well. 2-1 trade here for the side of Boom Esports. But definitely was what they needed to get back into the fold.
Yeah. Right now, they're going to be starting. They have the objectives on their sides here. The Tyrant. Nobody is positioning themselves on this Tyrant fight just yet. Waiting for that Azure Golem take care for Carl before they go in.
Yeah, I think that was the kind of like the blessing here for the side of Boom Esports, right? With the fact that they're able to get that Azure Golem away from them. But maybe, just maybe, this Tyrant's what they're going to need to kind of like take away, maybe take the edge off that burn.
Yeah. Right onto the bot lane, KAGENDRA. These now has another idea, and they are just going to be taking the tower here. Trade is going to be coming. Danny is taking down his tower, but they're kind of looking for a T2 on the bot lane.
They are trying to look for the T2 at top side as well. I mean, they're going for a bit of a base rush. Obviously, they get the T2 down to the bot side here. Not really what you want to be here, KAGENDRA.
Yeah, kind of looking for the start here. Mid lane tower, no minions just yet. But Carl trying to really push this forward. The tower on the top side has been taken down.
Yep, terrace upside taken down. T1, the first T1, T2, the second T1, sorry, that the side of Boom Esports get here. And they aren't able to get that Azure Golem this time around. So KAGENDRA definitely formulating around WeRod, making sure that he stays alive.
Yeah, look at what Boom is doing, right? They're kind of mirroring where KAGENDRA is going. They're going to the top side, somebody's going to be pushing at the bot lane. And Danny is also going to the side lanes. And now with Miggy on these items, I do believe he's just going to be split pushing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see here onto the side of KAGENDRA though, like where's that kind of gold lead going, and it's going up to Lanfang. They want to get that Lady Sun online early, and you can kind of see from that damage that the Ultimate Michelle did to the side of Boom, Danny there, it's devastated.
Yeah, right now, they are kind of looking for this Tyrant. They're already positioned. IHANS is going to be running here. Remember, Miggy has the battlefield command, so it's okay. But they saw that they are trying to take this. Lou has been stunned. They're going to go in. The flash has been forced. They even use a Fever Barrage to just go in. Lanfang is being chased out by Miggy. He's not going to be successful. What a great take inside the box from Draw in order to draw the attention away from them. Senku goes in. Flash is in. Winning strategy has been used. Tatsuri very far away, but Carl going to be surviving the onslaught of damage from their side, and he is still going to survive. But that is a shutdown coming in from WeRod.
That's the problem though, right? You saw in that team fight, Danny was into the backline, he got the kill onto IHANS and onto Lou, but the problem was, once Danny's getting taken down, it's all down to Tatsuri to do the damage.
Yeah, they always need to think about how they're going to be doing that, right? Tatsuri is in position here. Fight is here. He can go for the steal right now. The timing could be great, but it's not going to happen. It's still going to go for KAGENDRA.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been the amp up that they needed with that one, right? If they got the steal on that Shadow Tyrant, it definitely would have put a blunder here, but speaking of blunders being placed, KAGENDRA have both neutral objectives.
Yeah, KAGENDRA has it. Position is great. But right now, Boom Esports struggling to even get close in this lead, because a while ago it was already 1.5k gold lead, but now it's down to a almost 4k gold lead.
Yeah, it's not looking too good here for Boom Esports. I mean, sorry, Boom Esports fans back at home, but they definitely need to try and formulate these team fights a little bit more poetically if they want to try and get this game 4 win.
Yeah, Danny doesn't need to go aggressive at this point though, because he really is the chunk of the damage of the team if ever Tatsuri is not going to be in range. So he needs to really be a bit more conservative on when he commits.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He needs to make sure that he's getting the prime outcome of that Fever Barrage.
Yeah,
Red team.
Right now, they're just going to be defending all the towers. As long as the T3s are still alive, it's still okay. KAGENDRA now on an advantage, pressing through. They know that they can take this fight. And that's why under Lanfang, that is very scary.
I mean, we talk about obviously Danny and Tatsuri getting taken down, but if you try and take Lanfang off of this table, especially getting into the mid to late game, Senko is going to be your main cause of damage.
That T3 is going to fall down. Nobody's there to defend it. And that's also a mid lane T3. That's not good.
Not good indeed, and obviously taking away that Azure Golem from the side of Boom Esports.
Gonna go in. Fever Barrage again. It's gonna be there. Good suppression coming into their side. Tink inside the box is also in place. But Carl could also fall down here. The push comes in. They got the takedown. 2 people make that 4 onto their side. Miggy is trying to make a play, but it's not gonna happen. Game number 5 is underway. KAGENDRA is gonna push this on that, and they win game number 4.
Yep, Lanfang with such a fantastic performance on the Lady Sun there, really giving that triple kill towards the end of that game. I mean, once we saw those ultimate shells landing from a distance, where we saw Boom Esports think that they were safe, that's the moment when we knew they weren't.
Yeah, I was really surprised that has been such a committal right here from Boom Esports. They have been committing to fights